The financial barriers were huge. The social barriers were enormous. Women can't play this. This is a man's sport. It's not acceptable. You know, what's wrong with you? Why do you want to do this?
Tarsha played such an important role in the pioneering days of rugby league.
Yeah, she's an incredible ambassador for the game. Just her love for the sport just resonates with all of us.
Ever since I remember, I had this huge passion to play the great sport of rugby league. Two of my older brothers both went on to play first grade in the NRL, and I was the little sister that was watching at the fence when they were playing in their juniors. And I used to say to Mum, you know, why can't I play? And Mum would say, because you can't play. And I'd see my brother Scott, you know, race through the defence and score a try. And I'd say, well, I can play because I managed to tackle him this morning and all of those boys there couldn't.
What makes Tarsha and a few of the other girls special is that they broke down the barriers that, hey, we can play rugby league. They didn't just talk the talk, they showed it on the field.
I was a member of the inaugural rugby league team in 1995. I remember my very first game of rugby league. I just wanted to smash through every wall of defence that I came across. I just really wanted to take the hard hit-ups, and I loved tackling. It's everything that I wanted always to do, and it was being recognised in a competitive way.
If there was a major injury, Tarsha would play through the pain. She'd be the type of player that would make 3 or 4 tackles in a row and really get her teammates firing up and getting behind her.
I was fortunate enough to represent both New South Wales and Australia, captaining both. Once you've made the great honour and been selected to represent your country, the toughest part was finding the money. There were girls selling, you know, meat trays in pubs. I quickly worked out that the punters in a pub will be more happy if I go up and buy 10 schooners at the bar and raffle that off. They'd say, well, look, I'll buy $20 worth of tickets if you tackle my mate Macca. And before you know it, Macca's on his bum and they're handing me over $20 and then, you know, tackle my mate, tackle my mate. At a club level, playing in the Sydney competition, you had to do a quick run to make sure there was no glasses from the larrikins the night before that had a night out on the drink. So many tough memories, but that certainly made us more passionate and most definitely made us more determined.
She was the inspiration behind the scenes. It takes a lot of effort and a lot of courage to get people to all go in the one direction, and if that hadn't have happened at the time, I would say women's rugby league wouldn't be like it is today.
I don't have a game or a day at training where I take it for granted. I'm so incredibly grateful for how hard the former generation has worked, and I try and instill that in the younger generation every chance possible. Yeah, I'm really excited to see what the future holds.
What am I proud of? Exactly where we are today, but what am I most proud of? Where we're going to be in 10 years' time.